Right, so the internet marketplace never sleeps, and since we did that last video, it is once again filled with absolutely bizarre goods and services for sale. So by popular demand, we're back for another installment of Crackhead Craigslist. Alright, first up, praise spez for the guillotine, again with the praise spez stuff. Ignoring it and moving on, guillotine used but in good condition. Cures many things. Is that a really tall guillotine or is it tiny? That is terrifying. It's actually got the metal blade as well. Is that even legal to buy and sell? And back to the most important bit, what has it been used on? And what exactly have they cured?
'Tis but a scratch.
This post asks more questions than it answered, and it's too early in the video for this. So moving on. What? Apparently this truck has been upside down for 2 years, and you can buy the motor with 250,000 miles on it for $3,500. You got to pull it yourself. Hopefully the seller will at least flip the truck over before you get there. And it's excellent Dodge Cummins engine. I drove this truck from North Dakota to where it sits now, been parked for 2 years. I needed the, I'm guessing that says transition, for my other truck. Almost got cancelled Ron Burgundy style there. Whatever's written on the teleprompter, I will read. How's the government not come and swept that away yet though? It's a clever idea to be fair. If you're not going to rescue it, why not sell it? But wonder why the government hasn't come and taken it away yet. Looks like quite a remote area to be fair. Also, parked is a very interesting word to describe this. Here we go, the first service of the video. I'll leave burnout marks or blast base in your ex's driveway for $100. Price negotiable depending on location. Yes, this is real. I need money, lol. Feel free for special requests too. Look at the absolute state of that car. I wonder, is this technically legal? I guess it kind of is. Might fall under harassment, but tough one to prove if you're the victim. Why is this so common? Easy money for barely any work. To be fair, yeah, we do see a lot of posts like this, and it's always about harassing people. It reminds me of this one though. This is the funniest one ever. This guy, Sylvester Ricardo Moss. What a cold name. Do you want me to boost your funeral? Hire me, the professional mourner, to come and cry at the funeral. Below the summer special prices. Normal crying $50. Bahamian hollering $100. Crying and rolling on the ground $150. I mean, that's a bit extra surely. Crying and threatening to jump into the grave. I fear people would think he was my lover if he did that. Crying and actually jumping in the grave $1,000. That's even more embarrassing. That's like, who was this person associating themselves with? Why was Arthur so richly intertwined with his soul with this random man that he's crying and jumping in the grave and insisting on being buried alongside him? This is my favorite one though. This is one I'd actually pay for. If you pay me $50, I'll show up to your funeral, but stand really far away holding a black umbrella regardless of the weather, so that people think you died with a dark and interesting secret. That would be so funny. Just a bunch of men in black rocking up at your funeral, and everyone would be like, who are those guys? I'd want them to wear one of those earpieces as well, so it looked like I might have had a spy, secret intelligence, secret services type thing going on. So people are like, wow, he actually amounted to more than just making YouTube videos. A man can dream. 2004 Ford Escape for $350. And it's a chair with a skateboard deck on it. For those of you that have never skated, skateboards are covered in grip tape, which is essentially just black sandpaper. It's supposed to help you grip onto a board, but it is so uncomfortable to sit on, and the board is not shaped for your ass. That is a scam. What the hell? PlayStation VR with controller and I'm guessing headset, $200. Hi, is it still available? These nuts are available on your chin. Okay. Right, interesting. Not the offer I was replying to though. Back to the PlayStation. Like, how is this guy ever going to actually sell his PlayStation if these are the replies he's giving? It's not even like it was late at night on a Friday and he was drunk. This is 12:24 p.m. That is not the time for these kind of shenanigans. Used wheelbarrow, $100. $100, and the description still has a lot of life in it. That has got to be the most useless wheelbarrow ever. That could not be more useless if they wanted it to be. What could you possibly be picking up and carrying that won't fall through the hole at the bottom there? And $100, what the hell? I swear I knew they're not even that much. What? 2007 Honda Odyssey, down from 40 grand to 30 grand, absolute steal. I mean, dump of a car, but what is that sound system? To be fair, you could recover your money pretty much instantly from throwing festivals with that thing. Does that come out of the boot as well? I think it does. I think that folds in and folds out. This is like a really portable festival sound system. That's actually very cool. This is the kind of stuff that would be sick to have in Jersey where I grew up, because like some places there are just beaches and sand dunes for miles. So if you and your mates bring one of these, you can hold a whole festival. You can make so much money. 30 grand though, that is silly. You're taking the piss and it's kind of annoyed me. Although 3,000 person festival, £10 each. You've got your money back straight away. I might inquire. Oh yeah, RIP anyone with trypophobia though. They do look like a lot of holes. What? A $1 million Bugatti Veyron for sale on Facebook Marketplace. 2013, that actually seems kind of old now. Nashville, Tennessee. Do people actually buy and sell stuff this expensive on Facebook Marketplace? This has got to be some sort of setup or scam, no? Like, the only people that are buying $1 million Bugatti Veyrons are very rich people with probably nice watches, nice phones. Like, you're going to rock up and get mugged and probably kidnapped and held for ransom. $1 million. Is this still the fastest car in the world? Oh no, it's not. I remember what the Bugatti Veyron was, but SSC Tuatara. Oh, and the Bugatti's in number 2. Bugatti Chiron Supersport. Number 1 is 316, number 2 is 304. To be fair, SSC Tuatara, that is just a terrible name. I mean, it's evidently got low aura because I've just never heard of it. I mean, I'm not a car guy, but you'd think for the fastest in the world. Like, everyone knows about the Bugatti. Everyone knows who Usain Bolt is. Like, everyone knows who the fastest person in the world is. Bolt has aura. Bugatti has aura. SSC Tuatara.
What the hell is even that?
I'm probably not even pronouncing it right, and that's how you know that they've got bad marketing. What the? Adult-sized hamster wheel. There's always some sort of, I don't know whether to call it a fetish, but something like that, some weird human behavior roped into this. And I think this website is actually Craigslist. I may be wrong, correct me if I am, but that's where the weird stuff's posted. I'm moving and no longer have room for my human-sized hamster wheel. Local pickup only. Not only has he got this giant hamster wheel, there's like newspaper shreddings everywhere. I mean, this guy kind of looks genetically like a hamster. That man could have a lot of rodent DNA and I would be like, fair. I would not disagree. But why is he living like this? And why are these things being made in the first place? I've heard of people like living like babies and living like dogs, like furries and stuff. I've never heard of hamsters. Is it just a normal treadmill? Kind of like one of those gravity ones that's just, I don't know, a circle instead? Bizarre. Slightly used Xbox controller, $55, and it's been smashed to smithereens. Only used for 5 games of Rebirth. Relatable. A milking table. $199. That hole is too central for it to be a massage table. I mean, the fact that it's called a milking table. Do they mean humans? I fear they mean humans. Yep, the description. Let a cornucopia of ecstatic emotions flood through with this. I mean, the fact that it's been used before would put you off enough, surely, no? That is terrifying. Handmade, heavy-duty, collapsible, and the first of a line in the burgeoning cottage industry. I don't even want to Google what cottage industry means. Other tables in similar style will fetch into the thousands. This is exactly the same, but without the fancy price tags. Many happy memories to be enjoyed in it. And he's just got his full name attached to it. People have friends and family on Facebook. Are they not seeing this? Being like, Johnny, you know we came round to yours for dinner that night and you had that centerpiece, the nice candle that kind of came through the hole. Please tell me that's not the dining table we just ate off. They were not yogurt stains on the dining room table, were they, John? Have you ever wanted 2,160 copies of 50 Cent's Refuse to Die? That is so bizarre. How do you even come across this? If you like 50 Cent, then this is for you. You have to do more than like someone to buy 2,160 copies of the exact same DVD. What even is Refuse to Die 50 Cent? Filmmaker Mike Corbera interviews friends and colleagues of the successful rapper back from 2005, almost 20 years ago. Yeah, but I can't lie, that would be a write-off. No one is buying that. large upright freezer. I have so many questions. Down from $20,013 to $150, and it's just a selfie of this old woman. The internet is so funny. I get not being good with technology, but how does this kind of stuff happen so frequently? To be fair, it could be worse. It could be like one of your nudes or something. What the hell? 737 emergency exit door, LH WestJet. $550 is a lot. Where the hell do you come across a thing like this? Do you think it's like that Breaking Bad scene where an airplane exploded in the air and like stuff started raining down on his town? Maybe someone had to do an emergency exit thing at some point, and because I think the doors come off and just get thrown. So maybe it's landed in his backyard. I can't imagine there's much demand for one of these though, surely. Oh my goodness, a hornet's nest for $80. What the hell? Why has he brought it inside? That is so bold. You know, I could see someone really evil getting one of these, buying it, and putting their delivery address as their ex or someone they absolutely hate. So when they open it up, they get swarmed. Again though, not legal, and I'm not encouraging it. I can just see it happening. Regular moped, $1,500. That actually looks like it would be really fun to play with. Imagine you and all your homies going for a little whimsical ride through the town on one of these bad boys. Just 20 dudes piggybacking each other nonchalantly. Sorry women, no room for you on here. Me and my homies only. Oh my goodness, semi-floating kayak for sale. $69,420. The peak of comedy humor. 2 of the funniest numbers ever. Floats kinda. Great for drowning. And he's upside down. Well, rest in peace, that guy. And on that heartbreaking, tragic note, I think it's time to end the video. So if you enjoyed it, please feel free to subscribe so you can catch the next one. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.